Hello everyone, my name is Tina Louise Spalding and I am a trance channel. Hello subscribers. I have had a very intense week in my life and I'm hearing from some others that there's a lot of energies flying around and people are being having some trouble handling it, I think. I am very, very grateful that I have the tools and of course I have direct guidance. But I also, through having done the course for 15 years, I understand how to pull inside when I need to. And that's something I did a lot in my early days of studying A Course in Miracles and not being concerned with the world and what dramas were going on in the world, and really looking into my own consciousness to ask what's going on with me, what's being triggered here. So I have had some big triggers in the last couple of weeks, and I've been working to alleviate those upsets. And it has taken me spending some time by myself to actually go through the process of figuring out what's going on in my own energy system. So that's what I've been doing, and I'd like to channel Jesus now and just give him an opportunity to speak to this issue, because I think it's something that's happening a lot. I'm getting a few messages from people having a hard time with what's happening. So for those of you who don't know, I will take a couple of breaths and Jesus will come through and he will teach us what he wants us to know about this particular time. It is September 2nd, 2017. So if you're watching this in the future, it's applicable to that time period. So I will see you when he's finished. You are here on purpose. I am that one that you know as Jesus, and it is very, very important to understand what is happening in your energetic body at this time. You have had on your planet what you call a New Age movement. You have for several decades been expanding your idea of consciousness. This has been brought about by the increasing frequencies of your planet. It seems to be coming from you, and it is on one level. But the other aspect is a real physical, tangible, measurable difference in the frequencies of your solar system. In fact, it is not just your planet. So because you've been raised in an individualistic way and a materialistic way, most of you walk around on the surface of this planet imagining that you are separate from it. You will go for a walk in nature, but you will feel separated from it because of the way your mind is structured through the education that you have been through in this Western society. We cannot emphasize this enough, that your perceptions of reality are deeply affected by the education and conditioning programs that you have been through. So children, for example, want to run and play and get muddy and throw stones and break things with sticks and these kinds of things. This is a child's natural energy system, exploring the physical body, what it's capable of. What does it feel like to get muddy? What does it feel like to stand on ice? These are the kinds of things a child will want to explore. This is spirit learning about its environment. So you imagine now a little child getting ready to go to kindergarten. They are immediately restricted. Parents start to prepare that child for school by saying, well, now you're running and jumping and screaming. You can't do that in school. You'll get in trouble. Parents with all the love in their heart are trying to protect their children from punitive damages. Then you go into grade 1 and the hours at school increase. You are now allowed to go out and play for a little while in the morning, a little bit at lunchtime, perhaps in the afternoon. And this indoctrination continues and continues until by the time you're 16, 17, 18 years old, you have been hooked into the technology system. You have begun to be hooked into the body marketing system, the beauty myth system. You have been hooked into the movie system. You've been hooked into the violence system. And you are separated from nature. Now, there are, of course, some young people who are drawn to kayak and mountain climb. And that is a good thing. We are speaking about the masses here. And we are speaking about what has been done to you in your youth that you have forgotten has been done to you. These increasing energies now are calling you outside. Why? Because that is how you are naturally designed to recalibrate yourself. When I was on the earth plane so many years ago, we did not spend a lot of time inside. We were outside all the time. It was a warm climate. There was no technology. There was no electricity. There were communal meetings. There were families. We were eating organic food. We were talking to each other. We were sitting in circles, speaking about spiritual experiences. I was channeling at the time. So the lifestyle back then was naturally healthy, despite the distortions of the human culture laid upon that landscape. The landscape itself was healthy. The food was unprocessed. It was organic. So now you, fast forward 2,000 years, you must try and reclaim that natural environment because it is part of what is going to assist you in balancing your body, upgrading your energy system to cope with these increasing energies that are a physical reality. So if you are struggling with your energy system, if you are feeling positively overwhelmed with your energy system, get out in nature and lay down on the ground and ask for your system to be balanced. Connect with the earth. This planet on which you live is a conscious being. This is not something that you have been taught in your society. If you lay on the ground and envision communicating with this conscious being, she will respond to you. And if you ask her to balance your energy system, to upgrade it, to make it in alignment with her respectfully, that will happen. And that is something that you should be doing on a daily basis, if at all possible, at this time. Meditation outside is a very, very valuable thing right now to connect with the stars and the sun and the moon and the earth, and you as the intermediary between them, engaging in that communication with those celestial bodies. They are not inanimate objects. Just look at the life that pulses through this planet that you are on. Just look at the energy that comes through volcanoes and soil and war and atmosphere. The earth and the atmosphere and all of that beautiful organic energy is a living being, and you are contained within the confines of that body. You are in the atmosphere. You are stepping on the ground. You must get back to nature as much as you can, especially if you are feeling ungrounded, especially if you are feeling confused, especially if you are feeling energy surges or depression or fear, anything that is not peaceful. Get out in nature. If you're feeling peaceful, get out in nature too. Don't just do it as a remedy for sickness or feeling blue. Make your daily natural engagement part of your healthy living process, and do the best you can to eat well and to put in information that is beneficial to your sanity. You are going to see seeming increases in insanity on your planet. What is going on here? Well, all of the fearful ideas and beliefs that you all hold, you're walking around with your social face on and you're smiling and getting a coffee and chatting with people. But inside, if you have not gone through a clarification process, as we suggest, using A Course in Miracles lessons, you will begin to have these lower frequency beliefs coming up for healing. We are repeating ourselves. We have mentioned this many times in videos, but we are bringing this here today because these are becoming more and more frequent, and they will become more and more frequent. So if you have an old hatred that's never been looked at, that's never been healed, it's going to start to make itself known in your mind. What's it going to feel like? It might feel like obsessive thoughts. It might feel like hateful thoughts. It might feel like anxiety. If you have been doing spiritual work, if you have been doing the lessons of A Course in Miracles in preparation for this increasing energy, as we have been asking you to do for several years now, if you have been doing that work, you will feel a positive surge of energy in your body. You will be getting spontaneous body movements. You may feel different aspects of your energy system pulsing with vitality and life. This is a good thing. It may feel abnormal to you because you're not used to being enlivened and vitally engaged. But this is what the spiritual work is doing. It is reactivating through your own practice the energy systems that generate your body. Your body is not the generator of energy. The energy systems generate the body. And now that this increasing frequency is permeating your solar system, that is what you're feeling. You're feeling the prepared body responding to increasing energies. The unprepared body is going to be feeling anxious, scared, frightened, angry, resentful, shame-filled, guilt-filled. If you haven't dealt with it, it's going to come up. So if these thoughts, ideas, negative thoughts, ideas come up, hand them over. Pray to have them healed. Keep offering them up, saying, I don't want this anymore. Don't nurture resentments if they come up. Don't nurture fears if they come up. Don't nurture hatreds. Get back to basics. Studying your Course in Miracles lessons, reading the books that this being has brought forth. They are very, very approachable and bring through the information you need to cope with the transformations of your society, your body, your earth that are coming. We are not here to frighten you. We are here to support you in your ascension process. And this being has made many, many videos itemizing and clarifying how to live, what to do, what's going on, how to assess news information, turning your television off, these kinds of things. But you are indoctrinated into believing that if you watch your television, you're being informed. No, you are being programmed, you are being manipulated, you are being trained into fear. Look outside of your window and know that those trees and those birds and those lakes and those waterfalls have a knowledge that you have been trained away from. You are part of a natural system, and that is what you must reconnect with. Reconnect with the natural system. For example, if it's a warm, sunny day, find yourself a shady spot and take a book out with you that's high in frequency and read for an hour. Don't take your phone with you. Don't just even turn your phone off when you're there. Don't take it with you. Ground yourself into the earth. Connect with the sun. Do a little meditation and sit there and put some good, solid, balanced frequencies into your body-mind complex. This is not lazy. This is not a waste of time. This is helpful and healing and balancing, and the earth will do it with you. She is your mother. The sun is your father. These two elements work together to nurture you and bring you the ability to live. Thank them, engage with them, invite those lovely energies into your system, and invite us, that higher frequency beings that have volunteered to assist Earth in her consciousness evolution. That is what my teachings were introducing 2,000 years ago. I have continued to teach through many people, places, and things throughout this 2,000 years. This has not been a time off for me. I have worked hard and long to bring these teachings repeatedly to the planet. But now is the time for the end of procrastination. Make a concerted effort now to really own your part in your consciousness. Stop thinking without paying attention to what you're thinking about. Everything you think is creative. Every feeling you have is coming from what you're focusing on and how you're focusing on it. There is nothing outside of you that is making you feel anything that you're feeling. It is coming from within. Even these negative, agitated energies that are arising in you are the things that you have not dealt with yet. If you are feeling positively energized, then they are coming from the way you have been using your mind. Yes, the outside world is triggering those things in you, but it is not coming from the outside world. It is causing it to arise within your consciousness. So pay attention. If the feeling is negative, fearful, agitated, go and sit under a tree. Put your feet in the ocean. Swim in a lake. Do something natural. If the feeling is positively over-energized, create a painting, write a song, go for a run, do something physical. Get out in the garden and plant your vegetables for the fall. Whatever natural, self-expressive experience you feel aligned with is your guidance telling you what to do. Turn your televisions off. Stop watching the news. Stop being manipulated by the fearmongers and warmongers on your planet, and make your dedication today to love and peace and self-nurturance. If you look after yourself, it will be very easy to love those beings around you. If you don't look after yourself, those fractious and fearful energies will be spread through your friends and family. So be kind to yourself. Be kind to your friends and family. But if you need to go inside and pay attention to what's going on because it doesn't feel quite right, do that. Tell them you have to be by yourself, not to take it personally. You are monitoring your internal energy system, your thoughts, your feelings, your ideas, and nobody can do it for you. We can assist you if you ask us. We can help you. We can hold your hand if you ask us. But this is a free will zone, and you must decide for yourself what kind of frequency you wish to hold. I am that one that you know as Jesus, and now is the time for all of you to step up your practice into the best form that works for you with the lifestyle you have and the experience you have and the knowledge you have. If you don't have any knowledge, read the books that this being is bringing through, pick up A Course in Miracles and start the lessons. This is the means to the end that you wish for. Purchasing more clothes, watching the news, buying a new car, these are not going to help you with these energies. It is going inward. The kingdom of heaven is within you, and that means that you will find peace when you train your mind. You will find peace when you align with truth. You will find peace when you go to yourself to bring up and out of yourself the beautiful qualities that you have, whether they are love or nurturance, creativity, song, art, whatever it is that's in you is your gift to the world. So go there for your salvation. Go into the heart for your peace of mind and joy. It is in the heart where you are aligned with something you love that you will be clearly and lovingly guided along the path to your awakening process. We will speak to you again soon. All right. I am focusing on some art these days, and very excited. Pretty soon I'll have my art available on my website, channelingjesus.com. That should be coming up hopefully within the next couple of weeks. And that's what I'm doing these days. I'm getting my art studio organized and working on some paintings for a show. So I'm keeping it simple, going for a walk in nature, going to the gym, and yes, spending quite a bit of time by myself, but that is okay. I've done that for many years, and it's a good thing. Hopefully this video helped you, and as I said, just go to channelingjesus.com if you're curious about my books. They can all be investigated there, and there's a direct link to Amazon.com if you wish to purchase them. Thanks for joining me. Subscribe to this channel, please, if you'd like more videos coming your way, and have a great day. Bye.